The courtroom opens with one of the most serious situations a judge can face: murder charges, probation violations, and bond arguments all at once. Every word spoken here could change the defendant's entire future. And the judge is already under pressure to make a decision that balances law and safety.
And then in the meantime, he was indicted, and so I filed a motion for a bond reduction.
Okay, and is that in both cases? Or just the
and the newly indicted case?
We haven't set bond, I believe, in the.
We have already?
We have not.
Have not. And so.
In the murder or in the MTRP?
In the
MTRP. And so I don't know if that's going to be.
Is entitled to a bond in that one because it's a deferred. And then the bond should have already been set in the murder.
All right, so you're Thaddeus McCray.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, Mr. McCray, in clause number 21-38959, has a motion to revoke his probation, the underlying offense of aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury. And then we have clause number 26 DCCR 0399, which is the new indictment charging Mr. McCray with the offense of murder. Ms. Brazo has filed a motion asking that I reduce the bond in the murder case. And while we're here, we obviously need to talk about a bond being set in the MTRP case as well. And so the bond in the murder new indictment is set at $1.5 million. And then there's no bond in that MTRP. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Are you, Mr. McCray, best you can, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Brazo, you may proceed.
Would you state your name for the record?
Right.
And we're here today on the motion to reduce your bond that's currently set at $1.5 million to $50,000. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
If the court were to reduce your bond, do you have any assets that you could sell to make money to possibly make your bond? Do you have any means of making that bond that were reduced to $50,000?
Possibly.
Okay, could you explain?
Like just a car, like I was just renting things like that. So person I don't like own a house or anything like that. I do it on my.
Speak up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have to hear you, and so does the court
I
reporter.
don't own a house or anything. I was renting, but I do own my car.
Do you have?
So that'd be my own means.
Okay.
And then my other assets like clothes and stuff like that. So
What about family members? Do you have any family members that could potentially help you
that's
post your bond?
that's a good possibility.
And are you asking the court if you are placed, if the court does reduce your bond, that you be placed on house arrest or have a GPS tracking device that would only allow you to leave your house for meetings with me, your attorney, or medical purposes?
Yes, ma'am.
Where would you be residing? That relates to my bond. If that were to happen, where would you reside?
More likely I have to check with my sister.
Is that the only place that you would have to go?
No, now, but I know my friend, I know he's real busy. They both stay in Houston. So technically right now, I can check with some other family members, but I know they all work and everything, and I have to talk to them first. I just can't say yes and voice until they're on my welcome.
Now, these family members, are they within Jefferson County?
Yes.
And who are the family members?
Sisters.
So you have a sister that is here locally?
Yes, and I have one in Dallas.
Okay, what is your sister's name?
With,
That's here locally.
oh, there's a couple of them, but Michelle.
Shh. I'm having a really hard time
Rochelle?
hearing.
Yes, that's one of them.
Thank you.
And what is, do you know her last name?
Her name is mine.
Okay, I was just, okay, sure. Where does do you happen to know her address?
I just know she's staying in the West End.
Have you been in contact with her recently?
I talked to her when I got here. My father passed. Haven't really spent too much time on the phone unless it was like with my good friend. You know, I ain't really had much money to put on the phone, so. I mean, I was still in TRP phase, so it was really nothing for me to keep in contact with.
Okay, that's all I have, Your Honor.
Any questions of the witness, Mr. Smith?
No, Judge.
Any other witnesses with regard to the bonds?
No, Your Honor.
I am, for the record, taking a look at the probable cause affidavit and the new case. So give me just a second to go through that. Mr. Smith, what is the state's position with regard to bond in each of the cases?
I believe that the bond in the murder case is not set too high, and I believe that he is entitled to a bond in the MTRP because it's a deferred probation, but we would ask that a high bond be set in that. I believe we will be seeking to stack these cases, punishment in those cases. So we believe that he will be in prison for a significant period of time. After he committed the murder, he did flee the jurisdiction and was located in Houston.
Do you know how long that was from the time?
It was, I don't remember, it was several days or more.
Give me just a second. I'm looking back now at the previous pre-sentence report, so just to get an idea of what the underlying.
Excuse me, I know.
Hang on just a second. I'm on that.
If you recall, Judge, this is the case, we were in trial on the sexual assault, and the state had rested. And when the state rested, the defense wanted to recall the victim,
Yes.
and the victim we were unable to locate to bring back.
Okay.
And so that was the reason that he pled to the aggravated assault rather than was sentenced by the jury to the sexual assault.
Got you.
Your Honor, if I can allow Mr. McCray to respond to the fact that, or to the statement that he was in Houston. If I may.
Sure.
Okay.
I was never in Houston. I never left this jurisdiction. I was found at my ex's house the next day. I never left.
And on Euclid.
Yes, I never left.
Okay.
So for me to flee, never left.
And that is correct, Your Honor. He was arrested at Euclid, and there was some steps that were taken after that to search the residence,
Right.
and so forth. But it's my understanding from that point, which was either the next day or within a few days, he was apprehended there.
Okay. I think you have some misinformation on that, maybe, or.
There was some info. I don't have the file with me, Judge. I just remember reading that they had suspected that he had been in Houston.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, we have found the motorcycle that was used in the murder.
There's no more.
You're thinking of,
different.
You're thinking of a different case.
It was that one.
That's the other case I've got cited. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
Okay.
Do you have your file in this case?
I don't have it down here. It's upstairs.
Okay, so. On the offense date. Okay.
Your Honor, also, if I may allow Mr. McCray to speak about, since the underlying offense for him being placed on deferred adjudication, there were some allegations made as to what happened that he would like the court to be aware of. And I wasn't part of that.
That's all
case,
done.
so I
On
just-
probation
okay.
for it, entered a plea of guilty to the aggravated assault. I was there, listened to
Okay.
the trial. I don't need any other information on that. So in cause number 2138 959, I'm sorry. Which is the motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. I'm going to set the bond in that case at $400,000. Condition of that bond, if made, is that Mr. McRae would be on house arrest with a GPS monitoring device. I'd obviously have to have an address locally where he would be. And then in clause number 26, DCCR 0399, I'm going to
The state argues this is not just a single case, it's a pattern of violence, flight risk, and prior criminal history. Defense pushes for lower bond and release options, but the court keeps returning to one question: can this person be trusted in the community? Every answer in this hearing increases or decreases the weight of the bond decision.
I'm going to grant the motion to reduce the bond. I'm going to reduce the bond in 26 DCCR 0399 to $1 million. Condition of that bond also, if made. A condition of that bond, if made also, is that you will be required to be on house arrest, wear a GPS monitoring device. We'll get the case set for an announcement, obviously, make sure, I'm sure there's a lot of discovery. Has all of that already been turned over? Is there anything missing?
I believe that we have received everything. I'm in the process of reviewing it. It's quite voluminous. So,
All right.
If something comes up, I'll let the court know.
All right, Mr. McRae, I'm sure Ms. Prazo will be out there to start going over the discovery with you so that we can see about getting an announcement which way your case will go at the next court date. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you.
Apologies for mixing up the cases, Judge.
That's okay. Good morning, you're Desarian Adams.
Yes,
And this is cause numbers 23 DCCR 0492 and 0493. Mr. Adams is on probation in each of those cases for deadly conduct, discharging a firearm. There have been motions to revoke filed in each of those cases. And what is the announcement?
Judge, Mr. Burbank had requested the videos from the underlying misdemeanor cases that make the basis of the motion. We had sent through the online portal the link, and he informed me that it didn't work. So we'll have to physically copy those from them.
Okay, so one reset, you should be able to get that done, go over it with Mr. Adams, and we'll get an announcement, you think?
I mean, we were gonna plead, you didn't want us to plead to some of the counts, some you wanted to announcement on all of them. And without
Right.
the Video, Judge.
So that was. When was our last year? Was that?
It was
30?
about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Judge, and I was in trial. Mr. Burbank was in trial and had a wedding. And I followed up the last few days, trying to get the thing copied. I was informed it's on this online portal, so we sent the link, and then found out it didn't work.
Okay, so I'll do just a normal reset, make sure y'all get it taken care of.
We'll just have to do it
soon
the
as-
old-fashioned way and get it to them.
Okay, if you'll get whatever they need, I don't know if they'll need a thumb drive, get whatever they need, and so we can get an announcement at that next court date. You can go back with the bailiff. Mr. Burbank, you have Elazar Stansberry. Stansberry. Good morning. Are you Elazar Stansberry? Eleazar, and Mr. Stansberry is charged with murder in cause number 26 DCCR 0174. And it looks like Mr. Burbank has filed a motion asking that that bond be reduced. It's currently set at $500,000. Mr. Stansberry, best you can, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, thank you, Mr. Burbank.
We support for the record statement.
Eleazar Stansberry.
Now, we're here to request a bond reduction, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
It's currently at 500,000.
Sir.
Do you have any bank accounts with any substantial money?
No, sir.
Speak up.
No, sir.
And do you have any IRAs, retirements, any type of property that you could possibly put up as collateral?
No, sir.
You were asking that the bond be reduced,
Yes, sir.
and so that an amount that you'll be able to make, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have, if you are able, if the bond is reduced, will you be able to stay in the area?
No, the last time I came, Miss West told me I can go to girlfriend's house in Harris County.
All right. And so that's where you be staying?
Yes, sir.
You know that you would have to get a GPS device.
Yes, sir.
And there'll probably be some rules and regulations, I believe, that the judge probably set for you in reference to where you could go and where you couldn't go.
Yes.
And would you comply with those rules?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, before I was court appointed, I think Ms. Holmes asked for a bond reduction.
I don't see that there was a motion.
No,
That's what I was looking for.
yeah, I mean, I went out there. I went out to see Mr. Stansberry, and in between there and Ms. Holmes, I guess he was on a docket or something. He requested that it be reduced, and he reduced it down to 500,000 before.
So what's changed then? If I've already reduced it,
Well, since then, yeah, since then, he has tried the 500,000. This is my first bond hearing, Judge, and I don't know why he got in front of you before, but it did.
yeah, I see that it was initially set at 1.5 million,
Right.
reduced to 500,000.
We're asking Judge that it be reduced down to 150, 175.
Mr. Nichols?
I see no reason the bond should even be at 500, Your Honor. Besides this case, he has a weapons charge also pending that predates this murder, a misdemeanor involving a firearm. He's been in fights in the jail. He's done nothing that would. I don't understand why we got down to 500. To be honest, Your Honor.
Well, and I don't recall, and I don't see anything in the case on that either. So, yeah, I think at this point, based on the nature of the offense, I have taken judicial notice of the court's file, which includes the probable cause affidavit. There's not a whole lot of information in it, but enough that I believe that based on the offense charge, the fact that there's already been a bond reduction and what Mr. Nichols has provided with regard to another underlying weapons charge, I'm going to deny the motion to reduce the bond any further at this point. So we'll reset a case and get it for an announcement as quickly as possible.
If we could, Judge, we'll be able to announce it.
All right, thank you. You can go back with the bailiff.
Big seat, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't let me look at the camera myself.
Good morning. Are you Carlos Rodriguez?
CSS. Yes.
And just for the record, Mr. Salinas, you're going to be able to translate for Mr. Rodriguez today.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Mr. Rodriguez is charged in 24 DCCR 1584 and 1585 with indecency with a child by sexual contact. And what is the announcement?
Ready, Your Honor. I guess last time we were here, we had to deal with the inspection videos. So it looks like that was, I'll bet after your order was signed, both me and the state were able to get those videos and an investigative report
Good.
there. So, and I believe state also filed motions for you to do an in-camera inspection of some CPS records regarding the children.
That's correct, Your Honor. There could be exculpatory information there, and so I do like to request
So-
those records if
yeah.
necessary.
I signed that order just yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
So that takes a little bit to get those records back.
Understood.
And
And I was unopposed anyway to that, so that's fine.
all right, so I guess what we need to do is reset it to get those records back. And then as soon as that happens, and typically what happens is they send 3 copies. They send an unredacted version to me, a redacted version to both of you. So you'll be able to go through it yourself if there's something that you feel like has been.
In the end, the judge doesn't rely on arguments or emotions, only risk, facts, and law. Bond is set, conditions are imposed, and the case moves forward toward trial. But for the defendant, nothing about this moment is temporary. It defines what comes next.